The northern border is secure.
I'd heard about this place, but I didn't believe it. I had to go see for myself.
Last exit before Canada. Go into the Derby
Take
line.
exit 29.
Behold the library and opera house that straddles two countries' borders.
Was it an accident? No. The Haskell Free Library and Opera House was deliberately built straddling the international border between Canada and the United States for the benefit of people on both sides of the border. According to Wikipedia, Derby Line, Vermont in the United States and Stansted, Quebec in Canada were basically one town for most of their years. The water for both towns is taken from wells in Canada, then stored in a reservoir in the United States, and then distributed to both places by a Canadian water system. Also, according to the very authoritative Wikipedia, if you flush a toilet in the United States town of Derby Line, well, let's just say the Canadians take it from there. The fine print on this sign says that you are not supposed to plant any trees or put any buildings within 30 feet of the international border. Huh. Well, I'm pretty sure that building was there before they put the sign up. It's an historic building. Literally. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. It's also historic in Canada. I'd give you the details, but I have problems reading Canadian. It was built from the start as a combination opera house and library. The opera house opened first because priorities. In the library, the books are either in American or Canadian. French Canadian, that is. People on both sides of the imaginary dotted line that we call the border use this library and also perform at and attend events in the opera house. The library is on the first floor. The main entrance to the library is in the United States. But all the books are in Canada. The opera house is on the second floor. The main entrance for the opera house is also in the United States. But the stage and half the seats, they're in Canada. I spoke with a person who had performed on that stage, and she said it was a really nice place to perform. Canadians, with the proper paperwork, can bypass U.S. Customs and Immigration and just walk in the front door of the library. And by the proper paperwork, I mean their library cards. But in recent years, for some reason, the Americans have gotten more persnickety. Now Canadians who have forgotten their library cards can only come into the library through the back door. Literally. They had to build a new back door. Also, technically, cross-border meetings and family reunions are not allowed. But if everybody just happens to show up at the library at the same time, I mean, it'd be rude not to say hello, right? What's really not allowed? People smuggling guns from the United States. The Canadians got really tired of the gun smugglers. If you visit this library from the United States, just don't leave any guns in the bathroom. Just don't. While we were visiting, we noticed this horrible sign. Was this library closed now because of some horrible new policy coming out of Washington, D.C.? No. The library was closed because of Monday. The library is always closed on Monday. For once, stupid politicians were not to blame.
These placards explain more about this library, but I couldn't access them because, yep,
I was stopped cold in my tracks by the savage methods the Canadians had used to secure their border.
in Derby Line, Vermont, the northern border is secure. Ish.
And personally, I'm happy about the ish. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Make a comment and let everyone know what you think about this video. We'll see you at the next adventure.